gonna do a tour of Cars and Coffee, Cornwall. Hey, a Lotus. I am a big fan of the Euro and exotics.
So much more.
Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer Cars. I brought my Golf R out to a Cars and Coffee in Cornwall. First time I've been to this event. They do it just a couple times a year. So this is the first one of this season, 2023. And I actually just went last weekend to a Cars and Coffee in Ottawa. It was a Euro and exotic Cars and Coffee. I didn't get any video at that event, but it was pretty nice. Three McLarens, Lamborghini, couple of really nice cars. This one is totally open genre, all kinds of stuff. So let's go take a little walk around and see what we can find. Actually, before we go for a little walk around, I just want to talk about my car. This is a Mark 7.5 2018 Volkswagen Golf R, and it's currently EQT tuned. I have a stage 1 91 octane EQT tune, as well as I've done a bunch of OBD11 modifications to it over the years, so you can watch all my videos on YouTube about that. It's kind of an OEM plus spec, so it doesn't have a whole lot of aftermarket parts on. A lot of it is software tuning, as well as just making it nice and clean. Like, this paint is now 4 to 5 years old. There's almost no swirls in it, which is impressive to me. So it has been ceramic coated 3 times by myself, as well as a full paint correction. And really, it's mostly just a couple little modifications here and there. It's mostly OEM spec. The newest thing I've done, last year I added spacers to the Pretorias, but the newest thing I've done is this little lip wing on here. I did not have that until just a week ago. So I've had that since 2019, but I never really decided to put it on because it didn't really look right with nothing else. So previously, a couple years ago, I added this, and then some of the decals I added for that race car event last summer. And anyway, so yeah, let's go take a look at some of the cars we got here. Not seen a C8 in this color before. This is really interesting. It's kind of a brownish, bronzy color. Actually, it's a color, it has a little bit more brown in it. That I typically like this color in like a purpley color. I tend to call it dark cherry. It's like Dr. Pepper color, but this one has a little bit more brown to it. So yeah, brown on brown. Corvette 8. Wow, that's an interesting spec. Pretty cool.
What was in my mouth? What? Whoa!
Check out the interior. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of cars that are all completely different. Wow. Right, I don't know what this is. It looks like it's a some sort of Lexus style. It's obviously a brand that has been imported from Japan. I'm not familiar with it. Yeah, manual transmission, right-hand drive. Is it a Century? This might be a Toyota Century. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it is. Oh, a Toyota Crown. Yeah, Toyota Crown wagon, Athlete V. Cool. That's unique, that's for sure. Holy, look at the meats on this thing. Wow. The bus is drawing some attention, that's for sure. It has, so far, it's been the vehicle that's been drawing the most crowd, I would say, is this Volkswagen bus. And it should. It's beautiful. It's old, split window. Very nice.
Take care.
I love the teal wheels. It's nice.
Look at the Miata.
The cabinetry work.
I love it, bro. That's like my dream Miata, but like some senior fun.
Follow you. Alright, Joe, we'll follow you.
Oh, heck yeah. Nice cabinetry work in here, actually. Nice. Mad Powder's powder coating.
We don't have seltzers here.
The Elantra Type R is somewhat intriguing. I'm not, you know, I don't really know quite how to feel about it. It's a pretty cool front-hand drive sporty car. They're really big. It is really big. So I think the Veloster R would be more my style, or NR. I'm such a Volkswagen guy. Yeah, but, well, look at SRT4. I haven't seen one of these since I was just out of high school. These were the Dodge Neon. When the Dodge Neon came out in 1996, I wanted a Neon so bad. I never ended up ever buying a Neon. And then they became the SRT, and then the SRT4 was the top spec, like rally car, race car type. Nice. CTS Turbo, Mark 6 two-door, Mark 6 two-door. You don't see too many two-door GTIs around anymore. Cool. And a Stinger. The Stingers always have a soft spot in my heart. I do love the Stingers.
I don't know. So that's what the original color was.
I don't think I caught that, but the guy who owns the Stinger, his friend was just saying, I can't tell you how much I should tell you. You should just get a Golf R, which is hilarious because I owned a Golf R since 2018 and I was looking at the Stingers and I was like, man, I kind of want a Stinger. Never did pull the trigger on it though. Very happy with my Golf R. You just get bored of stuff after a while. And I don't really want to throw thousands and thousands of dollars worth of parts at it. I'm very happy with the performance level as it is with my Stage 1 tune. It's fast enough for me. And I think it's well suited for that platform. If you want to take it above 400 horse up to 500 horse, you really got to do a lot of the hardware mods to kind of support that type of power. So I think where I'm at right now, which is probably around 380 crank, is really good, kind of with stock components.
Oh yeah, that's just tap the gas.
The wagons. I'm sad that they discontinued these. I do love a wagon. I owned a Mark V Jetta Sport wagon, a 2009 Jetta Sport wagon TDI, right before Dieselgate. I owned one of these in the older style front end, so it was a special one-year model. They had a Jetta front end in 2009 on the wagons, and then after that they looked like this. And this is one of the newer ones. The old bourbon's interesting. The old brown and tan bourbon.
I seen it.
Beside the Grand National? No, it's an old, but it looks like a Grand National. Yeah.
Was it out before or is this the first time?
Holy moly, look at this Baja Bug. That is sick. Wow. Oh, I love the clear over fenders. That's awesome. This thing's pure race bug spec. Whoa. Whoa. There's a lot going on here. The BFG KO2s. Manual, custom interior. Massive wide track on it. Look at how far out the axles go over the fenders. Holy moly. This thing's incredible. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's one of the most unique Beetles I've ever seen. That's incredible. Mopar Mango 392 edition with a lot of custom stuff going on. What's with the deep dish fronts? Holy cow. Whoa. Scat Pack. Yeah, 392 shaker style hood. There's his Instagram, Mango 392. With the wide fenders, it's quite the build. supercharged 350, 370.
When it's tuned, we bring it up to 15 pounds boost for the track.
Wow.
It's a beautiful car.
Thanks.
Good job. Love it.
Wow. How's the VQ with the supercharger on it?
Good.
Nice. Nice. You have to do a bunch of reliability things to the motor, or can it pretty much handle?
No, the motor, I left the stock block. I tore it all apart before I started.
Yeah.
And made sure everything was good. Put new gaskets and stuff, and just made sure the tolerance was where I wanted them.
Yeah.
Then with the 8-inch intake and the supercharger, high volume water pumps, high pressure fuel pump, and then just and a couple extra intercoolers.
Right. Wow.
Cold
A couple extra intercoolers. Yeah, it's good job keeping it cool.
Yeah.
Then you custom carbon hood for the bump up.
Yep.
Make clearance.
Oh yeah, I had to get that custom.
You had to get this custom made.
Gives me a nice blind spot when I'm driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I lowered it also and I widened it.
Okay.
I redid the fenders all myself.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. It's kind of it's such a smooth wide kit. I didn't really notice at first.
Yeah, I got 3/4 of an inch on either side because once I lowered it, the wheels didn't fit anymore.
Right. Right.
So I had to do that. And then
So is this a 50 or a 70?
50.
50. Yeah.
It's an 05.
Okay. Wow. Nice build.
And then,
Yeah.
of course,
Very
once
cool.
I lowered it, the exhaust didn't fit, so I made my own custom 3-inch exhaust front to back.
Okay.
Twin cats in it, 2 exhausts.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sound.
Neato. The original Genesis.
A whole bunch of good ideas.
The original Genesis. You don't see too many of these around. Itty bitty mini, and I should probably bring my R up over closer to the golf crew. These guys were just pulling in. I kind of followed them into town, but they pulled off in a. I thought they were coming directly here, but they pulled off, so I just kept coming here. And here's some old muscle for you guys who like the muscle cars. Got an old Challenger, old Mustang, C10. And a 90s Mustang. All right, let's take a look at these Rs. This is a Mark 7.5 R with an interesting rear wing. Black Pretorias, but he's got Wolfsburg Edition center caps, which looks cool. The little extra, he's got the extra little flare out. Ooh, I like that ECS tuning strut tower bar. A lot of ECS tuning parts. There's an R on bags. Sweet.
Je peux faire ça, mais si je fais ça,
There's a oh, it's got a carbon hood on it.
t'as pas de area. Juste pour ça, moi.
Yeah, I like that carbon hood.
Yeah, c'est le good and bad.
Let's take a look at the R on bags. Another Mark 7.5.
C'était un week-end. Avec la vanne de gars. Je vais parler avec Crowley lundi pour la...
DSG. Yeah, there's the airbag system. Just dumped it down, eh? The Maxton design rear spoiler. I like this rear diffuser a lot too. We've got a GTI and a GTI VR6. This could be a 330, no, not a 337. I'm not sure, but I like that color. And we got a normal Lapis Blue R here. Stinger in Ghost Gray. Stinger in black. I like these. Ooh, what's going on with these wheels? They're like a very much matte black wheel. I don't know if that's a plasti dip or what. 5.0 Mustang. Oh, and there's one Lambo pulled in right there at the front. there hasn't been too many exotics. That's the first one I've seen. Here's a Veloster N. So this I kind of like the size of this more than the Elantra, although the Elantra is probably more practical, but this looks a lot more race car to me than the Elantra. And what do we got here? Lamborghini Huracan. What model? All-wheel drive. Pearl white. LT610-4. Huracan interior.
I've been told that they're pretty
Beauties. I was curious to come and take a look at this Mark 8. So this is one of the organizers. He's just wrapped his Mark 8. It's got a lot going on. This is the company who wrapped it, I guess, Elliott Creations, or that's his company. I mean, the Aerodisc wheels are cool. I do like them more in the plain white than with the livery on, but yeah, this is one of the organizers of Cars and Coffee Cornwall with a brand new Mark 8 Golf R with a Cars and Coffee livery on it.
Check plug, house.
That's pretty wild, eh? There's some coffee livery on the roof. And the Maxton Design wing extender. Cool. A lifted Touareg. Lifted wide axle Touareg. If the Touaregs were not so unreliable, I would have probably bought one. But anyone I ever talked to about a Touareg said, you know, they will kill you with maintenance costs. So I never ended up pulling the trigger on one. Same as an early Cayenne, you know. An early Touareg is the same as an early Cayenne, and they have a lot of the same faults and expensive parts. Yeah, this is a GTI, and he just said it's King's Red. Normally the old reds used to be Turbo Red. This is a different metallic red on the Mark 8. King's Red, he said. Nice. I missed this R8 earlier. It's got the blue plate, the rare blue plate. My province started to roll those out and they were so terrible they had to recall them because they wouldn't reflect properly for the police to scan your plate. Is this an old Ford Excel? Is this a Ford? Tercel? Is this a Tercel or an Excel? What is this? Escort. Escort. I couldn't remember the name of them. Yeah, I was like Tercel, XL? No. Escort.
Escort LX with a KLZE V6 engine swap.
Wow.
JDM, yeah.
Wow.
Escort never came with a V6, so it's
yeah.
one-off.
So we'll put a JDM V6 in it. I bet.
It looks stock.
No, it does not look. It does not look stock, man.
I wanted to look like it came that way.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean though. Like the motor fits like it's stock. Yeah.
It was in a Presidia before, so Escort and Mazda Presidia in the same car.
Oh, okay.
So
so yeah, that's why it fits so well. Oh, cool.
But if you don't know, you don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Neato. Yeah. Hit it again. Nice. Check out this dumped Audi wagon. I don't know if it's an all-road, but it's, well, it's not an all-road anymore because it's dumped on bags. Well, it was Audi A4 all-road. This is another vehicle that looks beautiful but is known for just having crippling reliability problems. So it's pretty cool that they modified one this much. Put the front end swap on this Veloster. I've not seen this grill before. M&S grill on the Veloster.
Well, it's even like the ones in my boat for
Custom old grills. Whoa, look at the Woody. Holy cow. That's cool. Whoa. Hey, a Lotus. I am a big fan of the Euro and exotics.
Take your car and go.
Okay. Beautiful Lotus.
Yeah, the Exige. I love the Exige.
driving down the road.
What is this ass?
So much more.
Evora. Lotus Evora. I'm not familiar enough with them to be able to tell what they are just from the shape of them. I've also never sat in a Lotus. I don't know if I even fit in them, being a 6'2", you know, 230 plus pound dude.
Because they're already being a car, in Australia they love the rear-wheel drive V8s. Right here, they want
Yeah.
Plenty enough footage for me to cut together a vlog. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. Alright guys, take care.